Guys, can you kind of address how you guys took Saturday's loss and what you're going to take from it?
It was a hard loss for us, but it's early in the season, so we're ready to learn. We're ready to learn from our mistakes, and we see the team that we're capable of being. So we're still excited, and thank God it's a bye week, so we get 2 weeks for Oregon State, and we're ready to roll.
Adam?
It's tough. It's frustrating. Any game like that where you put yourself in a good opportunity to win the game, but you come up short. It's frustrating at first, but I think we have to focus on all the positives. We did a lot of good things as a team in all aspects. Defense played outstanding in the first half, shut them down. Special teams was awesome, covering Switzer. He's an All-American punt returner. And then offense, we really moved the ball, so there's a lot of good things that we can look at and build on.
Did it kind of give the team a jolt of energy knowing that they went to an ACC house, it was a full house, you were more than 2 touchdown underdogs, and you still really had the game within your reach?
Yeah, I think it was a big confidence booster, at least, competing with the team that was ranked nationally. It gives us a lot more confidence going into the next few games, especially against Oregon State and then against the teams in conference play.
Adam, how did Quinn kind of take the loss? Like, have you spoken with him?
Not a lot. I didn't get a chance to talk to him in the locker room after the game. I didn't see him, but we sat next to each other on the plane ride back, and he seemed fine to me. He's I think one of his best attributes as a leader is he's really good about keeping his emotions in check. He's never too high, he's never too low. He keeps everyone settled, so I'm sure he's going to bounce back and he'll be fine. I mean, right after he threw the first interception, he came back and threw a beautiful pass to Judge for the touchdown. So that's kind of Quinn's character. That he bounced back and performed well.
Did you guys speak on the plane much? You said you sat next to each other. Was there
No,
much discussion?
Pretty tired after the game.
Yeah.
He watched the film on the computer and tried to sleep, but there's small talk and he seemed okay, so I'm sure he's going to play well.
So you said he was watching the film on the computer?
Yeah, he watched the game film on the computer.
Do you feel for him going through that? I mean, he went through that against Oregon State last year and then had a really strong season. Expectations are high this year, but it's the quarterback who unfortunately kind of stands out sometimes.
It is, and that's how it is in the media and in the public eye, that it's the quarterback. Everyone sees that. He really shouldn't feel bad, though. He played outstanding. He really did a good job. Everybody makes mistakes. It's just, I guess you don't see everyone else's mistakes. I make mistakes. All of us make mistakes during the game. That just happens, but his are so magnified. But he did a lot of other really good things, so I don't think Quinn should feel bad at all about his performance.
How's the team as a whole reacting to Ruffin's injury?
I mean, he will be missed. He's a captain on our team and a leader, and he helps in so many different ways. If the ball's thrown to him, if it's run to him, run away, thrown away, he's just a great. He'll be missed. He'll be missed, definitely.
JJ, you go against these guys, the other receivers. What's your sense of their ability to step up in this situation?
It's definitely time for someone else to step up. I mean, Judge has been consistent. Even last year, he stepped up tremendously. He's had big catches, and he's always a big catch guy, big play guy. So Judge is going to do his stuff. But I think Larry Clark is going to be that guy to step up for us, and Jamon Hazley as well.
Larry in particular, going against him, what sense do you have of what his strengths are and what you like about him going up against him?
He's a big guy, he's big body, so he uses his body very well and great big hands too. So sometimes I get my hand in there, he's able just to grab onto it.
Yeah.
So.
Zach, I want to ask you guys had on the offensive line had a pretty strong game at times, and there were some penalties and some other things that went on. How do you feel like you guys graded out for this game?
Well, I think we were definitely more physical than they were. I feel like they almost didn't even want to compete a lot of the time. They got really tired, and I think we controlled them. And those mistakes, you don't like them, but you just gotta. They happen. You gotta correct them. So it's just something that's gotta be worked on.
But overall, it seems like you guys had a really good game against them. Do you
Yes,
feel that way?
yes, I think we did.
Adam, I think Dakota Gordon showed a little bit more what he can do last game. Like the fact that now, you know, he has proven that he can play that fullback position. How does that open up what they can do with you in offense?
I think we've known for a while that Dakota can play fullback so pretty well. So we've been doing. There's a lot of times when him and I are both on the field, and I played tight end last year, so I still know all the plays and stuff, and we're going to keep working on that where I can get more reps at tight end also during practice. But it opens up a lot. We can do. Teams won't know when we break the huddle. We can have two fullbacks. Dakota and I can both be playing fullback. I could be playing tight end, or we could have Craig Eden playing tight end, Dakota playing fullback. I could be playing H-back. It allows us to do a lot as an offense.
Do you spend any time at all with the tight ends, like in practice or in meetings, or are you always with the backs?
I'm always with the backs, and then I'll take reps at tight end. But
Would you guys rather be playing this week after Saturday? How does it balance out between the returning from a long road trip and just wanting to get back out there?
I guess you can look at it both ways. That we felt like we performed well, and we couldn't finish it. We were right there, so you want to play again. You want to come out and show that you can win the game and do the right things this time and fix the mistakes. But then also it's a very long season, so you got to take the bye week and understand what it is and use it as an opportunity to get rest and get better.